Well, we're a minute early. So I'm going to just wait for people to come in and then we will start. So when we do this on the replay, I'll have to go ahead and download this and edit it. If you are here, hello, people are coming in already. Say something over in the chat so I can say hi to everybody. And we will get this going pretty quick. How's everyone doing this evening? Okay. Hello, Mama D Paints. How are you? I figured we'd wait a few minutes to get more people coming in. But those of you that are here, this is the email address to my PayPal. It's FALAFONSO4 We're going to do, there was a wonderful lady that did this the other day, and then I got to chat with her, and I will find her YouTube channel. She's great, and I'll put it in the links after we're done with this broadcast. She was wonderful on how this all works with her. So we have 3 on the side, 1 that's in. Should I start now or should we wait a few more minutes? What do you guys think? Mama D Paints, what do you think? And I'm hearing that YouTube has got some issues today, so I'm not sure how much of a lag we've got going. Go ahead and start. Okay. The first thing that we're going to, thanks for the smiley. It's going to be 2-minute auctions. After 1 minute, if nobody's bid, I'll move on to the next. Make sure you do it in caps. And if you decide to purchase something when we do the PayPal, I'm going to need your YouTuber name as well so I can correlate it with my notes and the stickies. Okay, so the first things that we've got, I'm going to leave this up here. Oh, I'm going to just move it out of the way for right now. These are 8x10s. They are acrylic paintings on watercolor paper. They are matted and they're already packaged and sealed. And so I'll let you look at that for a second here. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set the timer. And the bidding begins. Let me go ahead and type it in here. My mod's not here yet. They had to work late. So I'm going to be doing both of it. And at 1 minute, if no one's bid on it, I will move to the next one. I'm starting out with a lot of my smaller stuff. This is an 8x10. You can actually just put this into a picture frame. And it's got enough, with this, the way the matting is, you don't have to worry about the acrylic being on the glass or ruining it or anything, because I went ahead and had them all. I matted them all myself. And at 1 minute, if no one's bid, I've got these, and I have some little mini canvases and a little bit of everything. We have 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1, and we'll move on to the next. Hi, Kiki. And here is number 2, and the bidding starts now at 1 minute. If there's no interest in it, this is, again, 8x10 watercolor. It's matted and packaged. Thanks, Kiki, for coming in. And at 1 minute, if there's no bids on this one, I will move to the next. Any questions? I've got the side shut up so I can see it. Let me know, and I'll answer them. Remember, this is an 8x10. This is watercolor paint. Very abstract. I'm an abstract outside artist, so I don't do anything that's realism. I think it's beautiful and wonderful. My hands just are not steady enough to do the realism art, so I do abstract. And these are from 2015. These are what I have left. All the other ones, what you're going to see here is what I have left. All the other ones have long since been sold. And we are going to the next one. And the bidding starts again now. Again, acrylic paint on watercolor paper, 8 by 10. Oh, thank you, Kiki. You're awesome. At 1 minute, if there's no bids, I'll move on to this. We do it through PayPal, and I always provide tracking numbers in the States. You got the buyer is responsible for the shipping. That's why I picked my lightest and stuff, because shipping is just crazy. They're just getting crazier by the day. Again, at 1 minute, if nobody has done anything, we will move on to the next. We have mini canvases coming up as soon as I get through these. I appreciate it, Kiki. 3, 2, 1, and we'll go to the next. 8 by 10 acrylic paints on watercolor. Beginning starts now. Again, these are already matted, so all you have to do is slide them into a picture frame. You won't have to worry about the glass getting on it. You know where I forgot to post in? I forgot to post in. Oh, I forgot to post in that one. Posting everywhere. We have 30 seconds left on this one. Hello, Anthony. I hope you're feeling better. We have 23 seconds left on this one. Again, this is a acrylic painting on watercolor, matted, packaged. All you have to do is slip it in a picture frame and it is done. We have 9 seconds left. We do the bidding for 2 minutes. After 1 minute, if it hasn't been bid on, I go to the next. And we are going next. Bidding starts now. Let's see how these auctions work. I've never done one before. I've seen one other that was done. She did pretty well. Buyers will be responsible for shipping. We will email back and forth to see how that goes. These are pretty cost effective on the shipping. They're 8 by 10s and they're light, so the post office doesn't really kill you on the shipping prices, because they like to charge, that's for sure. We have 20 seconds left to start bidding on this one. 18. Any questions, go ahead and ask. This is watercolor paper with acrylic paint, matted, and I already have it packaged. And we have 4 seconds left on this one. And we are moving on to the next. And here we go with this one. Again, all of these that I'm showing you right now are all 8 by 10s, all matted, acrylic on watercolor paper. When I shift mediums or backgrounds and stuff, I will let you know on that one. I appreciate everybody that's coming in. Any questions, make sure you ask. I will be happy to answer. My mod is having to work late, so I'm trying to do both. Hey, Bad, how are you doing? I know, I saw that your upload was running really late. So these are 8 by 10s, watercolor paper with acrylic. They're matted and they're packaged. We're doing the auctions for 2-minute intervals. After 1 minute, if no one has made a bid, then I go on to the next one. 2, 1, and we're going on to the next. Again, these are abstract, acrylic on watercolor, 8x10s, matted, and they're packaged, ready to go. Buyer will be required to take care of the shipping. I can let you know the prices after purchases when we do the purchasing part. We pay through PayPal. This is the email address for my PayPal. You can always ask me in a message too. And we have 24 seconds left on this. Any questions, go ahead and ask. I have no problem in answering. With the matting, you can put it straight into a picture frame. It keeps your acrylic paint from like sticking to your glass or anything like that. And we have 7 seconds left on this one. 4, 3, 2, and we are going to go on to the next one. Bidding starts now on this one. Again, this is an 8x10. No minimum bid. You can start bidding. This is an auction. 8x10s, watercolor paper with acrylic paint, matted and packaged. And we have 29 seconds left on this one to see if anybody wants to bid. It's a 2-minute process. At 1 minute, if no one's bid, then I move on to the next one. And then the next one, to how it goes. We're good through these, and then we'll move on to the mini canvases, which come with easels, and I'll show you those. And 3, 2, 1, and we start the next one. Again, 8x10, acrylic painting on a watercolor paper, matted and packaged, ready to go. They're abstract, they're not realism. As we know, realism and I don't get along. I love to watch it be done. I just am not, it's out of my wheelhouse. These paintings here, particular paintings here that I've been showing, were done in 2015, and this is just what's left. And all the others have already sold. And then I just stuck them to the side and haven't really messed with them too much. And so now I just need to get them to new homes. They need to go to new homes. Okay, we have 16 seconds left on this one before I move on to the next. Any questions? Go ahead and 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll move on to the next one. 8x10, acrylic painting on watercolor paper, matted and packaged already. No, the bid isn't silent. Macbeth, if you want to bid, you put it right there in the chat. Anybody can bid. They just put it in the chat. Even international, because the buyers are, it's up to the buyers to pay for the shipping. So they can send me messages on that. And we can go on that. They can either message me through here or Twitter or Instagram. Instagram or here would probably be best. Or if you are on my Abstract Possibilities Facebook page, you can message me through there as well. Remember, if you do any, your name on your PayPal is not going to be the same as your YouTuber name. So you need to make sure that you put your YouTuber name so I can correlate it. We have 3, 2, 1, and we'll move to the next one. Again, 8x10. And your bidding is going. We have 3 more of these, and then we'll move on to the mini canvases. I would not know how to do an email money transfer, Mama. You'll have to explain that to me. I don't understand how that works. You don't have to have a PayPal account to pay by PayPal. You do know that, right? If I sent you an invoice, all you have to do is just pay it. You can pay it with your debit or credit card. Then you don't have, this doesn't require you to have said PayPal account. That I found out a long time ago. And we have 9 seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. There we go. And here we go. Again, remember these are all the 8 by 10s. Yeah, Mom Pates, it's fine. Yeah. A lot of people. Oh, there's my mod. Woo! I know. And he had to work. My mod had to work late. So we have 42 seconds left on this one. And after that, we've got 2 more of these, and then we'll move on to the others. And don't worry, the ones that didn't sell this time, being this is the first one, if we do another auction, I'll bring them up for that. We have 17 seconds left on this. At 1 minute, if no one bids, I'll move to the next. On this one, Bat, okay. Bat has bid 5 on this one. And we got 50 some seconds left. Okay, Bat, I've got you down. Anybody else? We got 37. I guess I should turn the daggum thing back over so you can see it. Can you tell this is my first auction? And we have 23 seconds. 22. Time is going. And it's about to be sold. You got 5, 4. And that, it's yours. Okay. Mark, you have your timer set up? This is okay, this one here is an 8 by 10, but it's on a canvas panel. This is an acrylic painting, and I call it City Lights. Because if you've ever lived in the big city, you really never get to see the sky. All you usually see is a haze. And from all the lights in a big city, I lived in Houston for a long time, and you never truly get to see the stars. So this is my version of that. And this is an 8 by 10. It's a canvas panel on this one. So the bidding is going, and it's done with acrylic paint. So bidding starts now. Mark, let me know when you're ready. And any questions? Just 2 minutes and ending at 1. Yes, correct. Correct, Mark. You want to start with the next one when I bring up the you're ready? Okay, so when I do the next one, I'll let you be doing the one typing in. Bidding starts now and when it ends, all right? As soon as this one finishes. We got 22 seconds left on this one. If no one bids on this one, I will be putting it to the side. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it, hon. We've got 4 seconds left. Okay, Mark, you ready? I'm going to give you turn that part of the timing over to you. Okay, this is again an 8x10 watercolor paper, acrylic paint, abstract flower, and Mark should be typing in. Bidding starts now any second. We have about a 30-second delay. Okay. I'll wait for you to type it in. Thank you, Mark. I'm going to try and get something over to you real fast while they're doing that. Okay, this should help. You have no delay when I talk? Oh, okay, that's good. Oh, well, that's awesome to hear. I'm liking to hear that. Thank you so much. And at 1 minute mark, put in there, it's 1 minute, so I know to pull it. I'm so glad. Any questions, let me know. I feel like I've got dead air here, and I shouldn't have dead air. I'm willing to answer any questions. Remember, we'll be using my email address as for your PayPal. Okay, bidding's over on that one. Okay, that was all of those for right now. I'm going to switch over to, I have a few canvas panels. This one here, we all know who this is, Dobby. And he was done for a YouTube collaboration I did with the CAC. And yeah, he's a 5x7. And this was done, was it the CAC that did the Harry Potter? I don't remember. I thought it was the CAC. Anyway, this is acrylic paint. And this is the character. It's a fan art of. Thank you. Thank you. Marcus, thank you. Yeah, this is Dobby. Or Dobby. I don't know. I love Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. Anyway, I like this little character. He was an unsung hero. Anyway, this is what the character I chose to do for that. And the bidding is going according to Mark. So if anybody wants to bid on this piece, go for it. Have at it. Any questions, let me know. I had fun with this, but I like Harry Potter, so. And the whole purpose of this main auction that I'll be doing these auctions lately is because they want me to be on a continuous airflow. I'm on oxygen as it is, and they want me to be on a continuous airflow when I go to town instead of the little bottles. And I have some trips I have to take to doctors that are not local. And in order to do that, what Medicare is not paying for, they want me to pay, and that's like a $250 fee that I just don't have. That's cool because what doesn't sell this time, I'll put in a different auction, Mama. And that way you can save up. And Mark will let me know when this bid's over. Bidding is over on that one? Okay, thank you, hon. Okay. This is an abstract pour that I did on a canvas panel. It's 5x7. The colors are black and purple and the orange. And then I pulled it through. I'm not sure. Now, Dobby, there's a video on. I'm not sure if I have a video on this one. I don't remember if I have a video on this one. And this done in acrylic paint as well. And it's a 5x7. So if this your trigger, just go ahead and bid on it. And Mark will put in there when it's getting ready for the bidding to start. Looks like a fire dragon. Hey, you know what? You're right. It does. I was just having fun when I started first seeing a lot of liquid pores happening. Oh, this one's already beginning. Thank you, Mark. Yes, it's a 5x7. Yeah. I'm sorry. You're right. It's a 5x5. You're right. I was wrong. It's a 5x5. That's odd. I usually don't buy odd things like that. Huh. Wait, that's a 5x5. You're right. I was wrong. Thank you for pointing that out, Rhea. And when it gets close to a minute, each one, these are 2-minute auctions, and at a minute, if no one's bid, Mark will put in there the bidding is over. Okay. Well, Beth, you got that one. Does Mama Lee know you're bidding? I don't want to get in trouble with her. Okay, this is just he's a 7x5, 5x7. He's just somebody that I was playing around with one night. He just popped in my head, and so we just did him. So if you like him, you can bid on him. Good. I don't want to get in trouble with her. Thank you, Mama Lee. I wanted to make sure I wasn't getting in trouble with you. I'm glad you're here. Okay. Mark, did you put this one that's starting yet? Thank you. I wanted to make sure. I know what your nickname is for him. Good. Okay. Any questions, guys? Acrylic paint on a canvas panel. Canvas panels are good and quick to work with. I'm finding I work with when I'm doing collabs for other collaborators, and they were doing the YouTube collabs. I have a tendency of just doing them on these. It looks like Skittles, really? So that's what he looks like. Who knew? I didn't even know that. Oh my goodness. After this one, I think we're going to go to some of the mini canvases. Which I really like doing the mini canvases. How do you do a clip? Mama Lee, we've got one in active right now. If you will, thank you, Mark. Mama Lee, I do have some. I'm in a collab right now that is Jack and the. Oh, Mark, it's Jack and the Cuckoo Clock Heart. Okay, this is a mini canvas, Starry Night, with the clay moon. I made the clay. It is almost 3. It's a 3x3. It's almost 3 inches by 3 inches. All of my mini canvases come with easels. If you chose, you could put magnets on the back and put them on your refrigerators or something, but these are great for putting in offices. These are great for people that live in tiny houses, the nomadic living, that still want to have art, and the room is just, they have to have what they say they have to be very careful with. So these make the perfect decorations for people that live in tiny homes, nomadic living, that type of thing. This is an acrylic painting. Starry Night. And most everybody knows what that is. And that's canvas with a clay moon. And all my little The price of the bidding will also include the easel, so that you'll have the easel. Yes, the easel comes with it. And if you've got, thank you, Mark. If you got magnets, you could put magnets around the back, and it would make a good fridge magnet because they're small. You know, this one's only 3 by 3, and I throw the easel in with it. Now remember, buyer's responsible for shipping, the cost of it. That's why I'm keeping everything small right now, so that the post office doesn't kill everybody on the shipping. They can get pretty pricey with it. Oh, I missed one. Okay. Okay, that bid $3 on this. Anybody got anything? Thank you, Mark. He'll let me know when this is over. This is fun, guys. He'll let me know when this one ends. Thank you. Now, this one was hit out. Acrylic painting, 5 by 5, which means Dobby is probably a 5 by 5 too. I told you Dobby was 5 by 7. He's the same size as this, so it's a 5 by 5. This is an acrylic painting on a canvas panel. Very, some people would say 80s. I don't know. That looks like the Joker. He's going to let us know when it goes live, everybody. I appreciate everybody being so patient with this. Thank you, Mark. Bidding has begun. At 1 minute, if no one's bid, I move to the next. And then we're going to go back to the canvases. This is the last one of the canvas panel, the canvas boards. How's everybody doing? Is the weather good where you live? I know it is where Brad is. Wait, you haven't seen your video today. Your video, I saw the stuff on Instagram. That's right. How's everyone doing? At 1 minute, if nobody's bid on this, we will move to the next. Thank you, Mark. Okay. Canvas acrylic painting. And this one is a 3. It should all be 3 by 3. Yeah, 3 by 3. This is a canvas painting. A fairy, warrior princess. Acrylic paints on this one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 more of these canvas, of the little mini canvases. Then we have some canvas paper type, and then we have some trading cards. Bidding starts. We have a little bit. She can always watch this. Well, it won't help watching it on replay, except for to know what's going to happen in the future. We've got some different style stuff coming. Let me know what you guys are. This is acrylic paints on a canvas, and they come with little easels, and they're great. You can put magnets on the back and put them on your refrigerator, or you can set them on your desk in your office or your tiny house. Magnets would be good for people that have very little space, like nomadic living and this, that, and the other. And Mark will tell me when it gets to a minute. Each one of these goes for 2 minutes. At 1 minute, if no one's bid, then we go to the next item. And see how that goes from there. Oh, it's over. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Okay, the next one is this one. Oh, that's awesome. Again, this is a 3 by 3. This one is fingernail polish. Yep, this is fingernail polish. Just abstract with a fingernail polish. It has red and orange and pinks and a blue and some stuff with sparkles. That was, and a kind of a teal color and a purple color. I'm sure your granddaughter will love it. And the bid is going. Any questions, let me know. This one I've just poured and dribbled on this one. Some of the others, and there's a video on this. On these small canvases, there's videos on all of them in my playlist that you can see how I did it. Some of them are real simple to do and real fast. We'll come to some of those. That are dip them, you your canvas in them. I've got those on my playlist. Let me know where we're at. Are we close to the minute mark? Thank you. Again, there we go. This is canvas, acrylic. This is a 3 by 3. Face. Look at them eyes looking at you. They're green, but what I'm seeing on my screen is like a blue teal, but they're a green. So I don't know if it's just what my webcam is showing or what it's showing to you guys. What's it showing to y'all? Because on mine, it's just showing like a teal. Mark, is that for me, or did you put the begin and end already? I think it's must be over. Okay. It was. It's not scary. Okay, this canvas is a little under 3 on both sides. What's MD? This is like little abstract tulips. I had fun with this one. Any questions on these, let me know. Again, they come with easels. And if you so chose, you could always put magnets on the back and put them up as magnets. And that is the email address that we will be using for my, on this one. Here we got a and I'm hoping this is coming across right. But looking at it through my, it looks backwards. So I'm hoping you can see it correctly, because for here it's looking backwards. Let me know. We've got two. Bad's getting you guys. How much of a lag do we have from when I'm talking to where you guys are hearing it? Okay, you see it fine. Thank you. So there must be a good amount of lag. Let me know when it's over. I know. QVC. Oh, that's okay. Well, you're getting great deals. Let me tell you, you're getting a really good deals. And it's over on that one. Okay, let's move on to the next one. And we're going through a little under 3 inches. A little under 3 inches there. Acrylic painting comes with an easel. It's like cherry blossoms. It's got pinks and hues and a little bit of reds for a little bit of contrast and kind of a teal background. So if you like cherry blossoms, then this is the one for you. Thank you, Anthony. You like this auction thing, do you? I saw a lady do it the other day. It's turning out well. And so I said, you know what? I've been trying, my stuff's posted everywhere. I said, why don't I just try selling it this way and see what happens? This is my first one. So as we're watching this, those of you follow me and subscribe to my channel, if you see things throughout this that you think maybe I could do better, let me know later. And that is something I can always work on later. Bat, next time I'm probably just going to pull you in because you're great at talking, better than I am. Anthony, I hope you're feeling better. I saw your post. Well, it's probably Mark. Time because it's been up for a minute at least. It's had to already been up for a minute, you think? Okay. So here, guys, one more, and then we're going to go to real abstract stuff. Okay, here you go on this one. This is, again, almost 3 inches by 3 inches with an easel. Don't even begin to ask what kind of flowers they are. I don't know. I'm glad, Anthony. I hope you feel better. You got to get well. People like your art. Mark, make sure and don't forget to set the timer. Hey, Mark, I sent you a link so you could be in the inside chat, you know. Go, 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 go. Okay. Here is a 3x3 canvas with easel. And remember, shipping is the buyer's responsibility. I'll let you know that before we do everything. And you could always, if you chose to do magnets on the back, you could do that and just put them up on your refrigerator. And we have a bid. So if you like this, guys, somebody better start bidding. Oh, and Stacy, it's up to 3. And Stacy put in $3. And Bat put in 4. We have 4 with Bat. Oh, Mark, you're cute. This is really I'm more nervous doing this than I am when I do my videos. Well, my videos, you guys don't usually hear me talk. I usually just do my art, play the music, and call it a day. Because I'm not teaching, I'm just doing. So we have a $4 from Bat. I Seek Out the Truth, which, by the way, guys, he has awesome videos on hiking. If you're into Arizona and the way the canvases and stuff, cactus grow out there, and the bluffs and stuff that he climbs on, awesome. With a black mask. Oh, Bat. Okay, these are liquid pours on canvas. But they're minis. And these are almost 3 inches by 3 inches, again, with the easels. This is kind of a teal with the greens and the yellows. Reminds me of a topography. I know, right, Mama Lee? When you're looking at, when they're showing the landscapes and stuff, when you look at satellite imagery, this is what this reminds me of. And this is acrylic paint as well. This one here is acrylic paint. I said, this one reminds me of geography when you look down on it from a satellite picture of what the earth looks like, you know, the water and stuff. That's what it reminded me of when it was after it dried. Okay, we're going to put this one over here. And here is another one. I believe this one's the same size. It is. This one's a 3x3. And again, this one has some like gold in it, white, some blues. This one again reminds me of a satellite imagery. Yeah. And this reminds me of the satellite imagery of when you're looking down on it after it dried. I really like the way it looked after it dried. Thank you, Mark. Exactly. Great stocking stuffers for sure. Again, you can put them on little easels. They can sit right up on your little desks because they're little. You can put magnets on the back of them, put them on your refrigerators. If you have a tiny house living, they'll be great for being able to have art, even though you live in a tiny house or living nomadic, like van life or whatever. These were made just to make sure everybody can have some art in their life. Your Batman painting, yeah, you've got that. That was done on canvas panel. Did you put it in a frame? I think you did, didn't you? Okay, we're going to go to the next thing here. This is acrylic. It's 2.5. Well, it's a little under 3. It's not quite 3 inches by 3 inches. It's like 2 3/4. There's videos on all these little paintings I just showed you. There's videos on my channel on me creating them. Ooh, thank you, Mama Lee. That's okay. Get the jump on it, Mama Lee. Begging? Mark, am I begging or you're... Oh, my Lord. You're funny. A boho tree. I like the way a boho tree. That is so cute. I didn't know what to call it. I had fun with it though. They're all signed and dated. There's a video on this one too. Are we there? Tick, tick, he says. Tick, tick, he says. And we must be getting close to it being done. All righty. Mama Lee, you won the bid. Okay. This one here is a 3x3. Almost 3. They're all just shy of 3. This one here, you can see on the video that I did in my playlist under mini canvases. This one was done where I heated water. And then I poured nail polish in there. And then I dipped it. And then I pulled it up and flipped it really fast. And this is the end result. Cool, huh? Oh, zombie blood. Oh, thank you, Mama Lee. I appreciate everyone coming in on here. I know there's a lot of dead air, but I don't really know what to say. I'm used to talking with people, not trying to do it all myself. Next time I have to bring Bat or somebody in. So they can chat away and ask questions. Where do you see a smiling zombie face in this? I do not see a zombie face in this. I do not see a zombie face at all in this. Hey, Dusty.
Hey.
The auction's going on right now, honey.
Okay, so I should get out of this, right?
Pretty much.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Well, I had seen some guys doing Harley tanks. I saw people doing it with Harley tanks. And the same principle, and I thought, why couldn't I just do this with a canvas? So that's what I did. There's a guy that does these on guitars and stuff. Absolutely gorgeous. We have too many canvases left. Again, this is the same principle, the same thing I did. I just picked colors that I liked. A fingernail polish I got at the dollar store. You can do it for real on the cheap. And you make sure you don't let the water be too hot. It has to be just right. If you let it be too cold, then as soon as that fingernail polish hits it, it'll automatically harden up. So you want it to be an even warm, not real hot. And then you just take it upside down with your fingers and you do it as an angle down and then flip. And then I use a chopstick or a skewer to clean it off the bottoms because you're going to have where it kind of wraps around. The colors on this one are, there's some yellow, blues, white with a little bit of sparkle. I think it was like a gloss that has sparkles in it because this again, here we go. There's some of your little sparkles in here, yellows. And as we all know, it kind of turns kind of a green when you get the yellow and blue mixed. But I like the way it turned out. It's a little different. But then again, it's abstract art. It's supposed to be different. And it's bidding. And this again, almost 3 inches, not quite. Like, 2 3/4. And we always have the easels, or you can put magnets on the back. These are fun and simple. I've got videos of these. You can look them up on the channel and see how they're done. Be a great project to do with kids when they're stuck at home on a rainy day. Just have some leftover fingernail polish and boom, there you go. Okay, we got one more of these and we'll move on to the next thing. Same thing again, nail polish, different colors. And there's no right or wrong way to put it. It's just what it looks like to you. Kind of reminds me of a psychedelic era. Late 60s, early 70s on this one. Again, as we know, the canvases are almost 3 inches by 3 inches, not quite. And they come with this, or you can put magnets on the back. Again, these are just me playing with different colors. This is some purple nail polish, yellow nail polish, pink, and some white, it looks like. No glitter in any of these polishes. And it was nice to see the way some of this would dry. Yeah, you can tell a difference with how some of these dried. If you look how the different polishes chose to run and do what they're going to do. Easter. Oh, you're right. This could be a good Easter basket stuffing. I know a lot of people create their own baskets for their kiddos nowadays. That would be great. Is this one? Now, everybody knows, or if you've seen my videos, I do Wednesdays, we do the trading cards. Easter and April Fools are on the same day. Oh my gosh, not even good. Okay, so those of you that collect cards, this is a hard case. This is one of mine AECO cards. She is done on watercolor paper. The background, I did the background first, and then I went back over it later. There's videos of all of these on my channel. And you keep them in this hardcover. And they have the name of the channel, what month it was done, and stuff like that on the back. And the case that they're in is about 4 inches by 3 inches. And it's a hardcover case. So if you see, there's going to be some of these going. If you see any of these, let me know. And they're signed. And they're fun to do. I do a lot of these. Every Wednesday on my channel, I have these go up. They will throughout the rest of this year. And then we'll see how that goes and see if I want to continue it next year. So you can guarantee on Wednesdays, you'll see this every Wednesday. Not this particular one, but some of the others. And here is another one. Let me know what you think. Again, they are, what did I say? They're encased in hard. It's a 4 by 3 case. The bidding is ended on this one already. Okay. Oh, my bad. I'm not. I must have a real delay. I'm sorry. A delay from what you're hearing me and what I'm seeing. Drinking some water, folks. Got to make sure you drink our water every day. Watercolor paper is the background for these. I think the backgrounds were done in craft paint, and the figure itself was done in acrylic paint. Yeah, that's how I did this one. So if you like this one, let me know. These are just collectors. Thank you. Now this particular one is done on watercolor. Wow, I can't even talk. Watercolor paper. The background is done in watercolor paint. And then I used a acrylic paint and a Sharpie, a black Sharpie to do her hair. Three's Company. She reminds you of Three's Company? Which one? You called her Mrs. Roper, didn't you? Did you call this one Mrs. Roper? Yeah, Mrs. Roper. Yeah. Now, the next time we do the auction, I will probably start with my canvases. Roper. You think so? I'll have to watch it. I'll have to look it up. Somebody's bound to carry it, Netflix or somebody. Janet. Oh, yeah, you think she looks like Janet, Mark? I think she's more like Janet than Ms. Roper. I agree with you there. Thank you. Here you go. Here's another one. This is the background on, it's watercolor paper. The background is done in craft paint. And then I went over her with acrylic paint to do her herself with black acrylic paint, red for the lips, probably a cad red, and a titanium white for the highlights in the eyes, and Mars black for the sketch of her. But her background's done in craft acrylic paints. And they're encased. And they're collectors. The original. There is about a 30 to 40-second delay. But she's kind of got a quirky little ombre smile. She's full of it. This one has personality. They're all signed on the back and dated, but you just need to leave them in this case. Any questions? I'm right here to answer them. Thank you. Okay, this one is watercolor paper. This background is done in craft paint and acrylic paint. And this one is looking at you like you're up to something. There you go. She's giving you the side eye like you are up to no good. And don't forget, tomorrow there is going to be a live event between the Art and Chat group, and it will be on Mark's channel. So if you're not subscribed to Mark's channel, if you go over here on the side chat where he is typing, bidding, starting, and over, there are 3 little dots. You click on them will say go to his channel, click over to his channel and subscribe, and you'll be able to. This one scares your wife? Oh no! I don't know why she's scared. This one's almost done. Okay. Here's the next one. This should, again, watercolor paper. Background, I think, was done with craft paint. And then she was done with acrylic on her. Again, trading cards. Hey, that looks like your video just went live. And they're in a protective casing. And remember, these are all, oops, 4x4, where's the bottom one? 4x3. They're encased in a 4x3. You just need to keep them in there. And that. We have 3 more of these, and then we'll move on to the last lot. Okay, good. You'll have to show me that. Is the bidding done on this one? Who knew 10 minutes, 2 minutes could seem like they go so long? This is a watercolor paper. Background is with craft paint. She has done in acrylic. Trading cards, you just keep those for when I become rich and famous someday. If I ever become rich and famous someday, you'll say, hey, I've got one of her cards from way back when. We've got 2 more after this, and we'll go on to the last 5 things we have. Thank you, Mark. Let me know if you have any questions. Go ahead and ask. 4 by 3, I believe is what we're saying. Yep, 4 by 3. This is just a side profile. I like to do those quite a bit, actually. You'll notice that in my artwork that I'll do a lot of them where they're half off the canvas, or I'll wrap it around the side of the canvas. I like to do a lot of that with my canvas work. Wrap it around the side. And if you guys are into, well, I have some different genres. Here we go here. 4 by 3 watercolor paper. The background is done in craft acrylic paint, and this is done in acrylic paint. It's not craft. I think it's a Systems 3 on her. I like her, but she still looks like she's up to no good. Mysterious little females. On this one here, okay. $2 bid on this one here. And we've got $2 on this one now, Mark. This is the one you wanted, right, Bat? The one you're bidding on? Okay, I just want to make sure, because I know there's like a 40-second lag. I'm sure she'll like. How old is your granddaughter? I'm, I'm reading what you just wrote, Mark. You're bidding yourself. Oh, my Lord. Oh, that's funny. Y'all are funny. Oh, we got to no, finally, we got to put this over. Cave dweller. Oh, you're talking to that. And the last one of the trading cards that are up for right now. Again, this is watercolor paper. The background is done with some craft paint, and then the rest of it's done with acrylic. And then we'll do the last lot after this, and then this one will this first auction will be done. And I appreciate everyone that's bothered to come. That's so sweet. It's just something we have to just keep doing. Yep. She's 4x3, watercolor paper, craft paint for the background, acrylic for her face, and a trading card cover. Yep, this is a 4x3. Now, don't forget, tomorrow we have an art and chat session. The 4 books are already out, and we'll be all working on those. Okay, so here's the last session on this. This was done just because I wanted to do her. She was not done for a collaboration or anything. She was just done. She's done on canvas pad. There's a video of her, but I think it was done before. She's a 12x9. 12x9. She's done in acrylic paint. And I did her last year. I did her last year, yeah. And this one's acrylic paint. She's a 12x9, and she's done on canvas, from a canvas pad. Thanks, Mark. I think she turned out rather well. She looks like she's just kind of wistful. Oh, well, tell her thank you very much. This one I enjoyed doing. But the video on her, I think I was in between editing software, so the video is not that great on this one. You can definitely tell from when I started doing my videos that I started with my cell phone and have worked up doing different, using the equipment as I could get it, and how the videos have changed over time. I'm waiting to see if he says the bidding's over. Okay. Now this one, if you are a Tim Burton, he's a director fan, I did this one for the Nightmare Before Christmas collaboration. And this is the mayor of the town. I was asked to do the mayor. So this is a 12x9 done on canvas paper. It's acrylic. And this is the mayor of the Nightmare Before Christmas. So if you're a Tim Burton movie fan, this is out of one of his movies. In fact, Mark, was this your collaboration? Or was it Shay's? I thought it was one of y'all's. And y'all asked me to do this guy. He's done all in acrylic. And again, this is a canvas pad. So it's canvas. It's just not stretched over the wood. It was Shay's, yeah. I think they asked me to do it, and I knocked it out that night. You're not surprised at all with that I did that, are you, Mark? Okay. And then this one, again, is on a canvas pad. We all know who this guy is. It's a 12 by 9. And this is good old Charlie Brown. So if you know anybody that's a Charlie Brown fan, this is a 12 by 9 acrylic painting that's done on canvas pad. It means it's canvas, it's just not stretched over the wood. And he was done for a collaboration I held, Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving. It's under my YouTube collaborations on my playlist. There are a bunch of different artists, including Mark, that did things for this. And, you know, Charlie Brown's got that silly little smile. With just a little curlicues at the top of his head. That's about all he gets for hair. Any questions on this one, guys? Okay. Again, this is abstract. 12 by 9. Canvas pad. This one's done all in acrylic. And I did this as part of Ayala's 29 Faces last year. The winter session she had, the September of 2017, this was one that was done for that. For her 29 face challenge. I remember doing this one. Let me know if you have any colors. Any colors. Any questions? These are going in 2 minutes at 1 minute. If no one has bid, Mark will tell me and the bidding will be closed. And we'll move on. I have two more to show y'all and then we're done for the night. If you guys are interested in me putting up any of my canvases up at another auction, I will do that as well. Now the shipping for those goes up. Now, let me explain this one. This one's done on canvas paper. This one is also, like this side of it is, it's acrylic. It's done on canvas paper. It is 11 inches. And around here's 8. Now this side here is not an even edge at all. because it came in a great big sheet and just a part of it was cut out. I did it for a YouTube collab. See how it's crooked? Can you tell? So if you did get this and you wanted to frame it, you might want to trim off some of this to even up your edge, because it is not even at all. And this was done for a collab. Yeah, CAC. It's done in 2006. I mean, 2016. Oh, geez Louise. 2016. And she's done on canvas paper. And we're after this one, we have one more, and that's it. And I want to make sure to tell everybody thank you for showing up and coming in. And those that have bought, I will get with you back and Mama Lee through Instagram direct messaging. Mama Lee, you got to add me to your Facebook so we can chat. And then I'll put it out in the mail on Monday. Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday, no later than Tuesday. And this one is closed. Okay, here's the last one. And I did this for a collab. Who is this, guys? Can anybody tell me who this is? And this was done for a collab as well. This was done for the fan art in 2016 through the CAC. Again, it is not straight because it was just done for the CAC. It was a YouTube collaboration I was involved in, and it is not. So if you wanted to frame it, you would actually have to trim up the sides, and I don't know how that would make him. The best thing to do would be to go to Hobby Lobby and buy you matting and just mat bigger to like an 11 by 14 or something. You'd go in a big frame rather than trying to cut him to even him up. Hi, Shay. I'm on the last one, hon. Last one. But if anybody knows who this one is, let me know. Oprah, that is not Oprah. That is David Bowie. David Bowie, darling. David Bowie. Y'all are funny. I really appreciate this, everybody that came in, took part. We'll do this again. It's new to YouTube to do this, but the artists, we have to find a way to get our stuff out there one way or another. We might do a co-op where several artists get together and do one of these. I want to thank everybody that came. I'm going to sign off now. That I'll get with you through Instagram. And thank you all so much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget, tomorrow is the Art and Chat at noon. And it's going to be myself, Mark, Shay, and Dusty. And send you the bill. I'll get with you that. And make sure you subscribe to Artspiration with Mark if you want to see us tomorrow, because it won't be on my channel, it'll be on Mark's. I'll be there, but it won't be on mine. The Art and Chat, and subscribe to Shay's too. Tomorrow Mark hosts, so make sure you subscribe to him on Mark's channel. And see us there at noon Mountain Standard Time and 2 Eastern Standard Time, which is Mark's time. So if you're following me on Mountain Standard, it'll be at noon our time, but it's actually Mark's time is at 2 o'clock. Okay, everybody. I thank you. I'm going to go and see how this turns out, and I think I'm just going to let it go and replay because I need people to, we need to find a way to support our fellow artists, and this is just a new way to do it. And I'll see you on the next time, and thank you very much. Thank you, Mama Lee. I appreciate it, Mama Lee. I got a surprise for you, Mama Lee. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.